Hey everybody, it's Flame Calvin here, and welcome back to more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Thank you all for waiting for the past, maybe, what's today, Saturday? For the past about 6 days, 5 days or so. Because, I wanted to play Pokemon X, so I will be starting this video off right. But first, before we get into it, as you remember on the last episode, we took down Gorgan. And had a bit of a surprise. Baltoy fainted after growing to level 36 and did not evolve. Well, if you saw my last little post, I off-screened him for a level, and he did evolve. I haven't found any hard evidence proof that fainting prevents evolution, but I would like to apologize for not getting something like that on screen. Baltoy was one of our first Pokemon to capture, first Pokemon for our main team we caught, and didn't get the evolution on screen. I am sorry about that, but here's a look at Claydol. Pretty good stats, 71, 96, 71, 96, 69. And 103 hit points. Earthquake, Ice Beam, Psychic, Ancient Power. So just wanted to make that clear. It has evolved. And in this episode and the next episode, we're going to start taking on the Realgam Colosseum. Before we start doing our preparations for our final showdown against the guy we know as Mr. Varence. So, let's get started. I'm going to be leading off with Jolteon and Snorunt for these first battles. I'm going to try and do two of the 4 matches per video. So 8 battles here, 8 battles in the next one. And hopefully during all this, I will also talk about my Pokemon X version experience. I will say now, beware of spoilers. I will be talking about some stuff in the game. I'll maybe try to, not talk about big main stuff. Just about my, overall experience and how I liked it. Maybe stuff that could have been better. After all, it is Generation 6 though, and they've gone a long way. But it is an amazing game. I can definitely recommend, if you haven't played it yet, then definitely go ahead and do so. Okay, it's time to battle. Let's battle. Kicking it off here, Bodybuilder Afton. Like I said though, these next 2 parts are going to be the Realgam Colosseum, and then we'll do preparations for our final showdown in Citadark Isle against Grandmaster Graville. But leading off here though, he's going to send out Donphan. Ground type, sturdy for the ability. Defense card, roll out, Iron Tail, strength. And Swalot, poison type, liquid ooze for the ability. Defense card, roll out, Sludge Bomb and Yarn. He's just like that one guy that was in the Pyrite Colosseum, wanting to use Ice Ball and roll out. So you will want to be very careful about that. I do have out some kind of good Pokemon here. We'll give that Swalot a Thunderbolt, and we'll give that Donphan an Ice Beam. So, I guess while we're having these battles, Pokemon X, Generation 6. I got mine 9:30 AM, and that game is amazing. The graphics are amazing. You can capture so many Pokemon. I believe before you even get the National Dex, there's like 450. Wow, I got a Frozen! Way to go, Snorunt. Snorunt's proved himself to be very good. And sorry that I'm going, back and forth between talking about Gale of Darkness and Pokemon X. Because it was kind of hard to figure out what exactly I wanted to do for the, for these videos. So these are just Colosseum battles. They're not required by any means, but you can get a good bit of money, some pretty good TMs, along with very good training if you are under-leveled. I recommend trying to be about 40, 42 maybe, when going into Citadark Isle. But yeah, Pokemon X is just an amazing game. It has a lot of stuff that was different from Black and White 1, that Black and White 1 needed, that Black and White 2 actually had. Coming up here is Solrock, Rock Psychic type, Levitate for the ability, Defense card, Roll Out, Flamethrower, and Psychic. Also, a little heads up, oh, so close. Pretty much every Pokemon here is level 40, that's why I'm not telling you guys the levels. But let's see, you know what, let's actually switch. I want Snorunt to try and gain some levels here. Let's switch on over to Shiftry. Shift over to Shiftry. So, again, I apologize for being away for a little while. It was a new game, super hyped about it. And it's still an amazing game. So many good things about it. Because I don't really know what to say without people, complaining about spoilers. I could talk about the gyms, and I will admit, something from Black and White 1 was, well, before I go into that rant, his last Pokemon is Stevio, Water Ice type, thick fat for the ability, so don't use any Ice or Fire type moves, or Ground type moves or Zoroarks in the field. Defense called Ice Ball, Waterfall, and Attract. So, let's try and get this finished off soon. But, yeah, Pokemon X though. I know I feel like I keep starting over. But Pokemon Black and White 1 though had some stuff like, it was very, very linear and very straightforward, which is this is good for a game towards kids. But seeing stuff like, a gym town, one route, gym town, one route, gym town, one route, and then maybe a one route in a cave and a gym town. There wasn't a whole lot of extra content, including, a whole half of the region that couldn't be explored until you beat the champion. Or at least, beat who, was taking over the world. Whereas in this game, though, there was so much available content in between stuff. And the only downside about this is that the XP share. You're probably wondering, why is the XP share a bad thing? Well, it's extremely broken. Snow right here is trying to inhale. Don't think we're gonna learn it. I don't really want to attack the lizard on him. Yeah, we'll stop that. But the experience share is actually not a hold item in X and Y. It's a key item you can turn on and off. Basically, when you have it on, all Pokemon in your team will get some experience after every time you beat a Pokemon or even capture a Pokemon. But you're probably thinking, if a Pokemon gives you 600 experience, that just means everyone will get 100. They no longer have an experience split. Any Pokemon in the battle that helps knock out a Pokemon will automatically get the 100% that Pokemon contributes in terms of experience. So if a Pokemon gives 600 experience, in the old games, 2 Pokemon battled, they both got 300. In this game, 2 Pokemon battle Pokemon with 600 experience, they both get 600. The experience shows that it does cut it in half among everyone who didn't battle. So if you had 2 Pokemon battle and 4 Pokemon that didn't, 2 Pokemon would get 600, 4 Pokemon would get 300. And I found that really broken later on in the game when I was becoming 10 levels higher than every next gym leader. Which is kinda crazy. But before going to that though, next up though we have Casual Dude Piper, who starts out with Realgam, Water Rock type, who I just knocked out with Rock Cancel ability, Icy Wind, Rock Slide, Body Slam, Waterfall, and Mawile, Steel type, pure Steel type in this game. I know I'm talking about X and Y, but Mawile is not a Fairy type in this game. It is a pure Steel type with Intimidate for the ability, Icy Wind, Rock Slide, Sweeten, and Bite. This guy's strategy is to pretty much slow you down with Icy Wind, and then try to make you flinch with stuff like Rock Slide. So you'll want to be kind of careful, switch out if you're starting to get overspread and whatnot, and flinching a lot. But besides that though, shouldn't be too bad at all. So alright, I guess we will Thunderbolt that. Vigoroth, Mawile, shouldn't be too much of a problem. And yeah, after just one Icy Wind, Rock Slide is going to, Vigoroth's going to be faster than us, so that's kind of a shame. Vigoroth though is pretty fast, as we've probably seen in the anime. After all, Gym Leader Norman uses Slack Rock, Vigoroth, and Slack Aim. You gotta get Snorunt out of there, and wow, Snorunt is barely living here. And we missed another thing. Alright, well, we are going to get that Vigoroth out of here, and let's get Snorunt back to its Pokeball. So, I think we should give Claydol some time to shine. This will actually be Claydol's first battle. I decided to save his first battle for at least on camera. So here we go. We're going to use Slash. Oh my. Well then. Wasn't really expecting that, but dang. Alright, let's send out someone who's pretty fast. And you know what, I just realized. Crobat. Oh no, Rock Slide, I forgot. Okay, well, Crobat's pretty bulky. Believe it or not, I've always kind of seen Crobat to be kind of bulky sometimes. Don't know why. But I think we should... We'll protect... Well, no, let's do something. Protect, we're kind of just... Well, no. Yeah, let's protect, and we will Earthquake. Maybe they're both aiming for Crobat, since they're using Icy Wind. Alright, and Earthquake. This should do a lot of damage to both of them. Should knock them both out, actually. But yeah, the experience share is pretty over leveled, especially since I only lost one battle in game, and it was a sky battle. And it was only because I only had one flying type on my team, and the opponent was using an Aerodactyl. They hit with the rock type move and I fainted, but you know, besides that though, you know, I never lost any main battles. It just was pretty over leveled. After all, whenever I was facing the Pokemon League, I didn't lose a single Pokemon. And I guess I forgot to mention though, Vigoroth is a normal type with Vital Spirit for the ability Icy Wind Rock Slide, Slash and Focus Punch. And this is Rhyhorn, Ground and Rock type, Lightning Rod for the ability, so don't use any electric type moves. Icy Wind Rock Slide, Body Slam and Stomp. You also cannot put that Vigoroth to sleep. So yeah. Getting carried away with everything here. I guess we will Shadow Ball and Earthquake. I love Protect Earthquake and Flying type Earthquake and Levitate Earthquake strategy. Oh, that did nothing. Well, Shadow Ball is physical in this game. Yeah. There's the Crobat. And Earthquake Boom! Oh man, that Rhyhorn is defensive. Oh, and another, I've been getting a lot of useless critical hits, especially off screen and stuff. Alright. And Icy Wind is going to be good against both my Pokemon. But it's not even Stab. Yeah, look at that. So weak, but it's super effective. Alright, let's get this thing on out of here. We'll use our own Ice Beam. Use Playdog's Ice Beam. If Shadow Ball doesn't knock it up, but it does. So that works out pretty well. Alright. Battle 2 is done. So how is everyone enjoying Pokemon X and Y? I know I have. It is an amazing game. You know, it's Generation 6. It's crazy to believe. We are in Generation 6 now. One of the other disappointing things though was they only made up, not including Mega Evolutions, 69 Pokemon. I plan on going to the game with just Kalos Fusion Pokemon, but I did end up using Lucario and Lapras on my team along with my starter, fully evolved form, Malamar, which is amazing, Talonflame, and somebody else. Oh yeah, Aegislash. Yeah, Aegislash. But next up here though, Cool Trainer, Halcyon. Now start with Gligar, Ground Flying type, Sand Gravity ability, Iron Tail, Swords Dance, Sandstorm and Rust. Cast Form, at the moment normal type, full cast for the ability. Weather Ball, Sandstorm, Shadow Ball, Thunder Wave. So, not too bad. I guess we will Thunderbolt that cast form. Let's give that Gligar an Ice Beam it, we'll never forget. I know I can't use Double Kick on the cast form, but I believe that Thunderbolt probably would have done more just because it's a special base move. Double Kick is physical, and and Jotun's known for having a lot of special attack. Sandstorm, Weather Ball. Surprisingly though, this Weather Ball is not ground type, because it's now Sandstorm. And we're going to Ice Beam, and thankfully we hit though, because that thing has Sand Veiled up right now. And it's a one-hit knockout. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Next up is Dugtrio. Kind of a problem since we can't switch Pokemon now. It's Arena. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't. Haha. Well then, I ought stupid. Dugtrio is a ground type with Sand Veil for the ability. This one does not have Arena Trap though, for you to switch Pokemon if you need to. It does have Magnitude, Upforce, Screech, and Substitute. So, not a particularly powerful Dugtrio. but can still be a pain if it uses magnitude. I'm gonna hope, I doubt Snow will outspeed. I'm gonna hope maybe I went for Substitute or something. Or Screech. That'd be even better. Let's go for Screech. I have to use Cacturn. And the last Pokemon is Cacturn. Grass Stalk type stands well for the ability Giga Drain, Substitute, Double Team, Focus Punch. Basically, this Cacturn's idea is just to get behind the stub or get behind some Double Teams and start throwing some Focus Punches. Focus Punch is the most powerful fighting type move with 150 base. But you automatically initiate going first by using it, and if you get hit by the end of the turn, you will lose your focus and can't move. So there is a downside to it, but it is incredibly powerful. Let's fight that Dugtrio, and let's Ice Beam the Cacturn. Just because I don't want that Cacturn doing crazy stuff. That doesn't get it to a 4th, and it's magnitude 7. I still don't think Jolteon's going to survive it. 2 faints in 1 episode, dang. Snow survives it though. And he does it, she does it, Cacturn as well. But let's see, you're gonna go for an Earthquake strategy, eh? No, Snow doesn't want to protect. So let's send out Shiftry. Send out our own Grass Stalk type. Alright, and we're gonna go for an Ice Beam. Try to hit the Dugtrio, but oh, not quite enough. At least they can't set up a Substitute. If it would have got behind that Substitute, it probably would have used Focus Punch. Especially on, well, both my Pokemon are weak against Focus Punch, actually. Alright, let's see if we can finish this off really quick now. Giga Drain, Dugtrio, Ice Beam, Cacturn. And it's faster with Upwall. And there we go, they don't hit Snorunt. Think I'll be able to get through this. Oh, Sandvale. That's a disappointment. Can't get through a evasion person without being missed. That makes absolutely no sense. Oh, Shiftry goes to level though. Getting pretty good. Sandstorm is going to continue to rip and tear, as they were saying, I think, Pokemon Stadium 2. Making an up wall. Let's hit that thing. Get this thing out of here. Oh, and they went for Snorunt. I thought they were going to hit Shiftry automatically. Alright, well that's a bit of a shame. So let's send out a Chuckle, just to be on the funny side. And there we go. That should be it. The trio goes down. But yeah, also, I guess I can talk about one more thing about Pokemon X and Y. This is a spoiler about the starters. For the first time since Generation 4, which I believe came out in 2006, the starter Pokemon in their top form actually all gained a secondary type. Not just, you know, Charizard and Venusaur, or not just Swampert and Blaziken, or just Emboar. You know, the only thing is, instead of doing what they did with Generation 4, making the subtypes good against the other subtype of Pokemon's type that would be like weak against, it's kind of confusing. Kind of like fire is good against grass, grass is good against water, water is good against fire. In Generation 4, they had it where... Oh yeah, hold on, I guess... it's hard to talk about 2 different games at the same time. The final here, Malix, sends out Murkrow, Dark Flying type, with Insomnia for the ability. You can't put it to sleep. Sky Attack, Psych Up, Shadow Ball, Thunder Wave. That Shadow Ball can hit pretty hard because Murkrow is a physical attacker in this game. Skarmory, Steel Flying type, Keynife for the ability, Sky Attack, Rock Smash, Steel Ring and Agility. If you're going to attack that Skarmory, you'll want to make sure you use a special move so that thing has a ton of physical defense. So we are going to Thunderbolt Skarmory and Ice Beam Murkrow and hope we get a double KO here. Well, like in Generation 4, the Fire type had a Fighting type characteristic that was good against the Water type Steel type characteristic of Empoleon. And that means that no matter what starter you choose, that you chose, you can have an advantage one way or another. Rather than steal the first type or the second type. But in Generation 6, though, the starter's top forms were Fire Psychic, Water Dark, and Grass, believe it or not, yeah, Fighting. They had to throw that Fighting type characteristic in there somewhere. I'm not complaining though. Chespin was my choice, and it worked amazing. I love Chestnut. Next time I go to the game, I'm going to probably choose Finnegan, and then my third time I'm going to choose Trophy. But yeah, they were Water Dark, Grass Fighting, and Fire Psychic. But, you know, Fire is good against the Grass is good against Water good against Fire. So secondary types, Psychic good against Fighting good against Dark good against Psychic. So it's just like, you know, don't put your starter up against... Oh man, Sky Attack. I know I'm a little underleveled here, but jeez. Alright, I say we get... let's put Crobat in here. Flying types. Alright, and since that little discussion's over with, he will be sending out his Noctowl next. Normal Flying type, T9 for the ability, Sky Attack, Psychic, Mud Slap, and Swagger. So let's try and get this Noctowl out of here, and let's Ring Attack that Murkrow. Noctowl is pretty bulky, as I recall. I've actually used a Noctowl before on Hot Gold. It worked out pretty well since it got Hypnosis like at level 5. And if you give it the Roost TM, you get it for the first gym. So Hypnosis Roost is like amazing for Noctowl. I love using Noctowl. And yet, pretty bulky. As it goes for a Psychic. Alright, you can take this Crobat. Crobat, you're bulky. Oh, Jolteon. Jolteon's pretty bulky too, as you can see. Alright then. Well, that was a anticlimactic last match. And I don't think I mentioned it either. Sorello is a normal Flying type for Guts for the ability, so don't give this thing a status condition. Except for Sleep and Freeze. Sky Attack, Endeavor, Agility, Skill Ring. Sorry that seems so... that seemed probably a little bit awkward, you know, stealing your Pokemon information after they were done. Well, I think I'm done talking about Pokemon X and Y for now. I think we'll move on to round 2. But do you understand how awesome furry Pokemon are now? Yeah. Too bad you don't have a Talonflame. Alright. And you get this awesome little view right here, going back down a little pill thing with a woman standing behind you. Congratulations for winning your challenge. What a marvelous run of battles. Here's a prize money of 8,320 bucks. And you get TM49. What is that? It's not Skill Swap, it is Snatch. That's an interesting move. But I say we get right back on in there. I will be taking care of this one, and then that will be the end of the video, and then we'll be doing the round 3 and 4 in the next video. So just in case you guys were wondering about that. Yeah, we're already up to about 23.5 minutes. So yeah. Riveting commentary, so yeah. Alright, let's try and skip that from now on. I have many kinds of fighting Pokemon. Sunny, can your Pokemon withstand them? Rosa. Okay then. Matron Rosa. And she'll be sending out her Mischievous and Hariyama. Mischievous is a ghost type with Levitate for the ability. Don't use ground type moves. With the moves Imprison, Protect, Aerial Ace, and Psychic. Hariyama is a fighting type with Thick Rat for the ability. Fake Out, Bulk Up, Brick Break, Rock Tomb. This Mischievous, it uses Psychic and Aerial Ace, along with Imprison. If you are using a Pokemon with the move Aerial Ace, or a Pokemon with the move Psychic, then they will try to Imprison, and you won't be able to use those moves, which are normally super effective against fighting types. So be very careful. I'm going to get Snorunt out of there. And let's see. Claydol has Psychic, so that wouldn't be a very good idea. Let's use Crobat, who has Ring Attack instead of Aerial Ace. Let's see if they try and go for it. After we attack with our Thunderbolt. Oh man, not about half. Could go either way this turn. And yep, there's Imprison. So right now, Jolteon and Crobat cannot use Psychic, Protect, and Aerial Ace. And it's going to be Brick Break, which is going to do hardly anything to a Poison Flying type. And let's try and get that Hariyama out of here. As they go for Protect. Too bad we're not going for you. And there goes Hariyama. Let's see who she has next coming out. Gain some experience. Hitmontop, Fighting type, Intimidate for the ability, Triple Kick, Mega Kick, Swagger, and Double Team. This thing is all about the kicks. And you want to try and use special moves now since it just knows you're attacking live. I think these fighting types have a bit more special defense than I'm giving them credit for. I guess we will try and... Oh, you're going to double protect. Too bad we're not attacking you. We're attacking the other person. And yeah, Intimidate. Working. Hitmontop goes down. And Jolteon, first one up to level 40. Very nice. But next up is Balloon, Grass Fighting type. Effects full for the abilities Sky Uppercut, Giga Drain, Thunder Punch, and Substitute. This thing can be probably one of the most threatening Pokemon you come in contact with. I doubt they will triple protect. So keep in mind, it is 4 times weak to flying. So if you have a flying type Pokemon, use it, and it will decimate. Oh, you kidding me? Even after the Intimidate. Okay, well. Alright, next turn though, they're done. As they go for the Psychic. Not even on Crobat. Works for me. Special defense drop. And Thunder Punch. Gonna hit kind of hard, even though Thunder Punch is a special move in this game, not physical. And I say we have Fight. We have Fight and Ring Attack. So, I'll Protect. Gonna drag this video on for like another minute and a half. Well, Balloon goes down. And this little mist here is going to be going down pretty soon. Let's Fight and Ring Attack. Oh, come on. Thank you. But it failed. Alright. Like I said, they're going to really try and double protect again. You know, you would make more sense to use Psychic on Crobat. But, hey, never float your boat, though. And Mystery Boost fainted. And there you have it. We defeated the first member of round 2. Alright, next up is a very interesting guy. Very interesting indeed. 2 of his Pokemon are just like, eh. Tell you what though, the guy I don't want to fight is number 2 in round 4. That's what I can't wait to get over with. Alright, you can't always rely on brute force. That's why we have Shuckle. Because Shuckle is definitely not forceful at all. And he's sending out Mosstomp and Medicham, the 2 Pokemon. This guy has 4 Pokemon, and the 2 Pokemon that I'm worried about, he's saving for last. Great. Anyway, though, he'll send out Mosstomp, Water Ground type, Taunt for the ability of a Surf, Icy Wind, Mirror Coat, and Counter. And Medicham, Brick Break, Psychic, Fire Punch, and Counter. I'm going to aim for that Medicham and use special moves. Just because that thing can counter, which doesn't work on special moves, as that Mosstomp can actually use counter and Mirror Coat. And not really too sure what I'm going to do there. And, oh good, Paralyze on the spot. Let's mirror it here, finish it off. There we go. Perfect little strategy there. And next up is Sinninja. a very daunting and eerie Pokemon with the Pokedex entry that is just creepy, and it's a bug ghost type of Wonder Guard for the ability Shadow Ball, Aerial Ace, Silver Wind, and Dig. So yeah, Sinninja is very... Sorry if you guys heard that, my computer went on, you know, its little silent thing and whatnot. So yeah, if you have, make sure that whenever you're battling this guy, you have at least one Dark or Flying or Fire or Rock or Ghost type move. Sinninja's Wonder Guard ability means you can only hit it with one of those types of attacks. And thankfully we have Bite, which is going to be just perfect because this thing only has one hit point. And we're going to sing to put the next Pokemon that he sends out to sleep. And I guess I wasn't really worried about Sinninja since I have Bite, but it's just one of them Pokemon that you gotta be careful of if you don't properly prepare. And yeah, Wobbuffet, Psychic type. With Shadow Tag as the ability, so you can't switch anything every time for it to sleep. Destiny Bond Encore Mirror Coat counter. So, now we have a problem. Mosstomp can counter Mirror Coat, Wobbuffet can counter Mirror Coat. Don't really know what to do. Let's thunder that Wobbuffet, and let's sing the Wobbuffet, I guess. Well, let's sing the Mosstomp. And we miss. Kinda good, kinda bad. And we're gonna sing. So Mosstomp goes to sleep. Are you going to counter? Okay, well if Thunder would have hit, it would have been a good thing. Alright, I say we try and get that Mosstomp out of here while the going is good and this is asleep. Bite and Ice Beam. Let's see what we can do. Such a good Pokemon. I love the Mudkip line. Mudkips, Mosstomp, and Swampert. First Pokemon I started with on Sapphire version. Whenever my very first run through of a Generation 3 game, I used Mudkip. Just because it was water ground type, it was so good. But alright, we're going to give that Mosstomp another round of Bite Beam here. Ice Bite. Ice Fang. Haha. And it should go down. And hopefully really relatively unscathed. Just because, you know, they both can counter a Mirror Coat, which can be ridiculous. Especially if we do like 40 to 50 something damage, and we only have, what, 80, 92, and 110 hit points over here? And another counter. So, let's see now. Can we get this thing out of here with one Crunch and Thunder? Oh man, stop missing. Haven't used Thunder at all this video, and it's gonna stop missing. And that didn't go whole. And oh, his Mirror Coat. Wow! Didn't think it did 40 damage. Wobbuffet has a ton of hit points, just to let you guys know. So I guess what looks like a little could still be a lot. Oh man. Let's double kick and sing. I want to get this thing to sleep, and that double kick shouldn't, you know, do a whole lot to it. Well, come on. Oh, here's counter. So we could have thundered there. But, let's double kick and sing. Let's get this thing to sleep. Sorry this is taking so long. If Snow would hit, and it's going to counter again. This thing keeps calling the right move. Alright, let's try this again. I know it probably just be faster because they keep using the counter, but there we go. Trying to be safe from sorry here. And now let's use Thunder and Ice Beam. Or Crunch, actually. That might be better. There we go. Bring down the thunder on Wobbuffet. And Crunch. Just in time to finish it off. That definitely took a little longer than I really wanted it to, but it happens sometimes. Fun old man Hebson. Why, you little? You showed me up. I think you showed yourself up, dude. Alright. Next up has one of the coolest names, I think, in the game. Toko. I love rain. It accentuates my beauty. You call that beauty? You look like Bill Cosby when he uses the bathroom. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. First she starts off with Mantine and Surskit. Mantine, water flying type structure and ability. Rain dance, water pulse, body slam, substitute, Surskit, bug water type structure and ability. Hydro pump, blizzard, rain dance and attract. Surskit is small and very, very frail, and it can hit kind of powerful moves. But I'm not too nervous about that Surskit. Let's give that Mantine. What did I just do? Okay. Let's give that Mantine a 4 times weak Thunderbolt. And I guess we'll give Surskit a crunch. Critical hit. That is awesome. So that was, what, like 95 power with stab, times 2 for effectiveness, times 2 for another effectiveness on the other type, and then times 2 for the critical hit. I would totally do the math and, like, figure that out. But, you know, that actually brings up another point about something about Pokemon X and Y. I know with me needing to turn down my TV, I keep feeling like it gets louder every time I record. I don't know why. But, ooh, they set up the rain. Oh yeah, and also, Love Disc, water type, strip stream for the ability. Attract, endure, flail, waterfall. Love Disc is a joke. It's a joke. That's all I can really say. Something kind of funny in Pokemon X and Y. You can trade some guy your Love Disc in the second gym town, and he will give you a Steelix for it. Oh my goodness, a Hydro Pump. Why? I'm glad I didn't, you know, not worry about Surskit too much, I guess, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm glad I thought it here. And last up on her team is Lombre, water grass type. One of my favorite Pokemon. Really cool, actually. Water grass type, strip stream for the ability. Surf, Giga Drain, Fake Out, Thunder Punch. And let's give that Lombre a Thunder, and let's give Love Disc a Crunch. Oh, please hit, don't hit Jolteon. You hit Jolteon. And Waterfall. Of course. After I say how much of a Love Disc is a joke, how much of a joke Love Disc is, it knocks out my starter electric Pokemon. Oh, that's how the cookie crumbles. Alright, let's send out Shiftry. Good old grass type. Alright, let's give that Love Disc a Giga Drain and Ice Beam that Lombre. And, oh, it's a track. I hate it when it's used on me, but I love using it myself. Which reminds me, I need to give a track to somebody. And there we go, Snow sticking in there. Yeah, just because you guys didn't know, she loves rain. She will set rain dance, and all of her Pokemon have Swift Swim. Which basically means all of her Pokemon will be pretty fast after they set up the rain. You know, if you have your own weather moves that are really good, your own speedy Pokemon, or Pokemon that can absorb water or resist water like grass, or fast electric types that won't faint to a waterfall from a Love Disc. I'm not complaining though, I guess I asked for it. I've had a good run of this place so far. The rain is still going on, and we are going to Giga Drain, and because I want Snow to get some experience, we will switch over to Crobat. So yeah, this video, I'm sorry again that it took, about a week for me to record again. I was just wanting to play some Pokemon X. Leave in the comment section down below if you guys want me to talk about the game more and the leaders and stuff. I do recommend it a lot though. Some of the stuff, like the split screen during battles, there's actually some lag, which is kind of a shame. But sometimes it can't help a good thing to come with a little few links, or what's it, link? Is that even a word? Anyway though, that does it for her. But yeah, leave in the comments if you want me to talk more about it in this series. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do a Pokemon X or Y LP Let's Play, but it'd be nice to at least talk about it. I know I really like the game a lot. It's a great game. XP share can be a little broken, but if you want a challenge, I guess, don't use the XP share. Turn it off as soon as you get it. And just like how the person before this person, Toko, used Rain Dance, this person specializes in Sunny Day. Starts off with Skip, Loom, and Tropius. Skip and Grass Flying type, Chlorophyll for the ability. Solar Beam, Stun Spore, Reflect, and Sunny Day. And Tropius, also Grass Flying type, also Chlorophyll for the ability. Magical Leaf, Aerial Ace, Synthesis, and Stomp. So, yeah, if you have an Ice type Pokemon, it will definitely help you out a lot, since Grass and Flying are both weak against Ice. Well, if you also have a good Fire type Pokemon on your team, that would be a pretty good bet as well, since as you see, they're setting up the Sunny Day, which powers up Fire type moves, weakens Water type moves, and lets you use Solar Beam automatically for once per turn, and doesn't have to let you charge up. And dang, another 4 times critical hit move at Stab. And it's another 95 power move, so that's pretty good. Jolting on level 41, not bad. Not bad at all. Snorunt's getting close to evolution. Alright, Torkoal, one of my favorite Generation 3 fire types. White Smoke for the ability. Eruption, Iron Tail, Sunny Day, Fire Spin. Don't let this thing use Eruption. You will want to do as much damage to this thing as you possibly can before it can get up in Eruption. Eruption is 150 base. It's 150 base power. That's the same power as a Hyper Beam, and Giga Impact for that matter. Yeah, same power as Hyper Beam. And it does more damage with the as high as your health is. The more health you have, the more damage it does. So if you don't aim for that Torkoal right away and it gets up an Eruption with the sun out at full health, it will do a massive amount of damage. Thankfully we were able to get it out of here in one turn, so it couldn't even attack. But last up is Nuzleaf, Grass Stalk type, Chlorophyll also for the ability Shadow Ball, Brick Break, Mega Kick, Fake Out. So pretty interesting. I think we should try and maybe double kick the Nuzleaf, and that's Ice Beam, that's different. And I don't even really know who to hit, and it's, oh my, critical hit. That takes me back to when I had a Nuzleaf, going critical hits for Fake Out, and Reflect. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Double kick won't do nearly as much. But too bad we still have an Ice Beam up our sleeve. And the Sunlight is strong. Also, when the Sunlight is strong, don't use Thunder. I will show right here, actually. Because Thunder's accuracy is cut to 50%. And of course, I hit with it in the sun. Naturally. But, and I get the paralysis. Wow. Naturally. I hit when the accuracy is like 50%, and Jolteon goes down again. That's a letdown. But, alright, who has not seen Screen Time? I don't think Shuckle. Let's just use Shuckle just because it's Shuckle. 64 hit points. It's Shuckle. How can you not want to use Shuckle? And I keep saying Shuckle. Shuckle-Luckle. Shuckle, Shuckle, Shuckle. And with that, Nuzleaf goes down. And we're almost up to level 40. And 37 for that matter. And with that, we take down round 2. So, 45-minute video is not terrible. My emotions are cloudy, followed by rain. Well, the rain just happened in the last match, so I'm not even gonna worry about, you know, that stuff. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry about the ball toy evolving off screen. Let's see what we get here. We get 8640, so we've already got about 17,000 bucks and TM19. Let's see what this is. Sorry about ball toy evolving off screen. Ooh, Giga Drain, that's pretty good. And just, you know, sorry about being gone for a few days. Crowbat can learn Giga Drain. Crowbat can learn Giga Drain. You know what? Let's get rid of Protect for now. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how your experiences with Pokemon X and Y have been. And I will see you all in a little bit with part 2 of the Realgam Colosseum challenges. See you all in a little bit. I really suck at doing outros. I don't really know how to exactly end a video. You know, I should probably just hit this button and then just see where it goes from there. Is this an outro yet? Is it an outro? Okay, I'm done. I'll see you guys in a little bit.